What is up, everyone? For this Flex Friday, I'm going to be going over branched chain amino acids. This is actually, I've tried to do this video a couple times, but I ended up wording it wrong, so I'm redoing it again. Hopefully this is the last take I have to do. Now, branched chain amino acids, they are essential amino acids. Out of the 9, they are 3 of them, and that is leucine, isoleucine, and valine. I'm pretty sure I butchered those names, and I do apologize. But they are 3 out of the 9 essential amino acids. Now, by themselves, they are not going to be able to create protein synthesis. They can't. You need to have all 9 in order to truly be able to have it and get all the benefits you need, which is why they are all essential amino acids, and they're all needed through nutrition or through supplementation, or you could do a combination of both. Now, the main reason why I'm mentioning this is because one of you I was talking with on Instagram, and she put a post on, she was looking at different supplementation. And when she had protein powders and then she had branched chain amino acids, the protein powders, they already have branched chain amino acids in them, even if they don't say it, especially if it's a dairy-based protein powder like whey protein isolate. If it is a casein protein, dairy is a complete protein source. Meat is a complete protein source. Fish is a complete protein source. Soy is a complete protein source. If any of those, now I'm not saying there's a fish protein powder, but it wouldn't surprise me, but I'm just saying if there's a high probability that you're getting enough branched chain amino acids in there if you're eating that. If you're just going and you're buying all this different stuff and you buy branched chain amino acids, there's honestly no need. Save some money. If you're already getting protein powders, then you know that there's branched chain amino acids in there, and you don't need to worry about buying them by themselves. Because protein is, especially if it's a complete protein source, it's going to have branched chain amino acids. It has to, in order for it to be a complete protein source. Which is why I mentioned how they are 3 out of the 9 essential ones. If the protein source has the other 6 but doesn't have those 3, then it is an incomplete protein. For example, if you eat just beans or rice, those by themselves are incomplete protein sources. But when you combine them together, it now creates a complete protein source meal. Now, that would be if you were like vegan or vegetarian or something like that. If you are someone who is like an omnivore who eats pretty much everything, unless you're, what I mean by pretty much everything, there are some people that can be a little bit more picky. But when it comes down to, if you have dairy in your diet, if you have meats in your diet, if you have fish in your diet, or if you have it where you have all of those and some plant-based, then it's going to have it really, really high probability that you're going to have branched chain amino acids in that. When it comes to, no, it's snowing outside. I get distracted easily, I do apologize. When it comes to branched chain amino acids, there's a couple studies saying that you need around 5 grams to 20 grams a day, when the truth is, I felt the benefits from complete protein sources. I've done branched chain amino acids in the past because being linked with First Form, I've tried out every single supplement that they have, including the fat burners. And I wanted to see what was the effects. How did it feel when I had nothing in my stomach? How did it feel when I had stuff in my stomach? How long does it take in order for something to have an effect? Does it have an effect? Stuff like that. I experimented on myself. And yes, I spent more money than I needed, and now I know that branched chain amino acids are essential. They are, but buying them by themselves is not needed. Especially if you're getting protein powders. If you're eating whole food, especially if it's a complete protein sources, or you're doing both, you're going to be getting all the ones that you need, all the amino acids, including all those branched chain amino acids in there. Again, because in order for it to be complete, it needs to have those 3. If you have any questions on branched chain amino acids, if you have questions on any type of supplementation, when it comes to nutrition, or when it comes to exercise, you could always DM me. But just to summarize, buying branched chain amino acids by themselves is not needed, especially if you have complete protein sources in your nutrition or through supplementation like whey protein isolate or casein protein, or you're doing soy protein or something like that, there's no need to get branched chain amino acids on their own. So if you do have any questions, always DM me on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube. And if you have any subjects you want to talk about or for me to review, you could always just comment down below. And stay strong.